As a member of the Senate Committee on Aging, talk a little bit about how what you're hearing about what are the top priorities for Americans as they enter retirement. Is it outliving their money? Is it just longevity? What's front of mind are you hearing about what Americans care about out there about themselves and their retirement?
Yeah, I think the big thing I'm hearing right now about people that are worried about their retirement, it has to do with inflation. Prices are up 20% on average, and that certainly makes it tough if you're on a fixed income to be able to handle that. So, working on policies that will help address that is one of the things that we as Congress and the next administration are going to have to work on. One of the things that I've done to be able to help with this is introduce the Social Security Tax Cut Act, which is a bill designed to start reducing the taxes on Social Security. So you may know that once you start collecting your Social Security, you pay taxes on it. Some people think that's kind of counterintuitive. It's like, I paid in the system. Why am I paying taxes on it now? It would actually reduce the tax on Social Security by about 20% over, start phasing that in. Of course, we'd love to get rid of all the taxes on Social Security to be able to help seniors out, but you also have to be able to do it in a way that you can afford it within the budget. When I was governor of Nebraska, however, that's exactly what we did. We phased in the tax cuts on Social Security. So we ultimately got to the point where we stopped taxing Social Security in the state of Nebraska. So Social Security is no longer taxed by Nebraska income tax in the state of Nebraska. So that was one of the things that we can be looking at in this Congress. Just in general, again, tackling the inflation thing is one of the big things we hear. And just in general, one thing I always want to make sure that we mention is people should be thinking about this a lot earlier than they probably do.
Right.
That when you start thinking about saving for your retirement, people are living longer now. Obviously, this inflation is something that a lot of people didn't plan for. So you've always got to have a little bit of cushion in there. So just encouraging people to take a look at that is one of the things that we've been doing. And then on the aging committee, just also looking at the other aspects that are going to impact your retirement, like when you're signing up for Medicare Advantage, that stuff, really understanding those plans and being able to get some advice and help on those things, whether it's your retirement or what health plan you want to have. That's one of the things that I think a lot of retirees ought to be thinking about.